We are in the last days, the last minutes really of the year 2020, and wow, will we remember it. But remember what we thought 2020 meant before this year started? We thought 2020 was perfect clarity of vision. And now, as we're coming to the end, I want to ask you if it still means perfect clarity of vision. Have we learned to see differently and more clearly what it is to be us because of this year, because of all the challenges that is thrown at us? The world, the universe, God, somehow humanity, somehow have conspired to give us a year of greater learning, maybe than we signed up for, that we certainly anticipated. So as we end 2020, I hope it's with gratitude for this year that probably will do more for 2021 than 2019 did. Because I think this year taught us and grew us in ways that previous years didn't, as individuals and as family members, as members of community, and as members of a society, a global society. Have we ever thought of ourselves as a global society as much as we do right now? There were moments in previous years in your life when you remembered that you were part of a world, let's say one worldism, this idea that we are all inextricably linked, our fates are linked to each other. But this year it didn't happen because of one single day's event. It happened because of an ongoing, enduring reality. And sometimes we forget what it's teaching us. We forget what it teaches us in terms of our responsibility to each other, our collective responsibility to each other, and what it means to be fellow citizens in this country. I don't think that 2021 will suddenly erase all the ills of 2020. I think that's just a matter of grown-up thinking. There will still be difficulties in the year 2021. Maybe we won't have mugs and hats and socks printed that say 2021. I hope not. I hope it's less remarkable in that way, less funny. But I hope instead that it is bettered by 2020. If, let's say, 2015 was your most successful year in business, then probably you have 2014 and 13 and 11 and 10 to thank for it. If 2021 will be your best year so far in your life because you're so awakened to gratitude and to your strengths and to what it is to be you and resilient you, then it'll be 2020 that you'll thank for it, presumably. So without magical thinking, let's come to this transition point, ending 2020 as much as possible with a focus on every day as a treasure, every moment as a blessing. If we're healthy, thanking God or whatever we thank for that health and that blessing and that well-being. And looking to each other in these final days of this year and having the most conversations and the most important conversations, connecting to each other, remembering what isolation does, particularly in holiday seasons, that people need to be reached out to, people need to hear from us, and we need to connect with them. So let's, through distance and through technology, find as much togetherness and connection as possible. And without magical thinking, end this year with gratitude and look forward to a year that's filled with great strength and resilience, success, and good health for all of us. Happy 2021.